Welcome everybody to a look at a brand new 4K Steelbook release, and it is 1993's The Fugitive, which has been given a really rather nice looking Steelbook, kind of an art version of one of the scenes in the film, a famous scene, and yeah, we've got a little bit of the shot after that scene on the front. Yeah, this was directed by Andrew Davis, who was well known for doing a lot of action thrillers from the time. Likes of Under Siege, Chain Reaction, Collateral Damage, Above the Law, The Package, and Code of Silence. And like I said, this is an action thriller in the same vein as those kind of films. It clocks in at 131 minutes long, had a budget of $44 million, and yet it was a massive success in the 1993, especially in the US, where it ran for #1 for 6 weeks in a row, and it made 368.9 million worldwide overall, becoming the third highest grossing film domestically in the US in 1993. Stars Harrison Ford, who we all know, likes of Indiana Jones, Star Wars, the two Blade Runner films, but it was also in other, really rather good films that don't seem to get quite as much recognition in terms of his filmography, like Patriot Games, Witness, Frantic, Presumed Innocent, and the like. And it also stars Tommy Lee Jones, who was in like some Men in Black, The Client, The Package, so a bit of a reunion for the director and Jones there, and in The Valley of Elah. And it also stars Joe Pantoliano, who was in the likes of The Matrix, Bound, The Bad Boys trilogy, and Midnight Run. So, wrongly convicted of murdering his wife and sentenced to death, Dr. Richard Kimball escapes from the law in an attempt to find his killer and clear his name. Pursuing him is a team of US Marshals led by Deputy Samuel Gerard, a determined detective who will not rest until Richard is captured. As Kimball leads the Marshals through a series of intricate chases, he uncovers the secret behind his wife's death and struggles to expose the killer before he is recaptured or killed. Though this action thriller is hardly one of the most original plots in the world, wrongfully convicted, trying to clear his name, escaping from the law and the like, and features a couple of plot contrivances, it is nonetheless superb thanks to its overall being a really rather well-made film, which comes down to the great cast, solid pacing, a cracking score by James Newton Howard, well-executed action scenes, in particular the bus and train crash that instigates this whole fugitive plot, because it's not only exhilarating, but it's really, really well done. You can tell they've put a lot of money into it, and yeah, it's all in camera, and yeah, it's just such a well executed crash. Easily one of my favourite train crashes in film history. The script is also well balanced with a few well done funny moments, especially in between the US Marshals themselves, because there are a different kind of people in this team, and yet they all play off with each other really rather nicely. The plot is engrossing and it is entertaining from beginning to end. Yeah, and the 4K release itself looked really, really good, especially when it comes to the train and bus crash, because not only does the picture quality look really good, but the sound quality has also been improved as well. Yeah, and there are a few extras on the disc itself. So we've got an introduction by director Andrew Davis and Harrison Ford. We've got commentary by Andrew Davis and Tommy Lee Jones. We've got The Fugitive, Thrill of the Chase, plus two exciting documentaries, Derailed, Anatomy of a Train Wreck, and On the Run with the Fugitive, as well as the theatrical trailer as well. So a whole host of extras there to celebrate this film's 30th anniversary. And this is the inside as well, with the Blu-ray at the back and the 4K at the front. And again, we've got another shot from the scene that has an artful version on the front of this steelbook. Yeah, fantastic release, a really, really great film. Highly recommend it if you've not seen it yet, which I doubt many people haven't. But yeah, it's an excellent film, a really, really shining example of a mid-budget action thriller that was a success at the box office, which seemingly isn't something we get nowadays in terms of cinema releases. We don't really get films like this anymore. It's usually big budget films that part of franchises or lower budget horror films, and we don't really ever get anything in between any of that. Yeah, which is a great shame because these kind of films are excellent, and Harrison Ford was pretty much a king of these kind of films. You look at like some Patriot Games and Clear and Present Danger, which came out either side of this film, Air Force One and the like. Yeah, hopefully something like this will be revived in the future. But nonetheless, this film is a great film, and yeah, if you have seen it, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.